going to talk about this marketing tool. And if you would like a discount, you can go to thenetwork15.com. Or excuse me, you can go to coffeeandcontracts.com and then put in the promo code thenetwork15. I'm getting all discombobulated today. So we're going to talk about marketing. And as we know, as agents, marketing is one of the best things that we could master because this is how people are actually attracted to us. They know that we do what we say we're going to do because we're showcasing it in ways that are appealing. So, Coffee and Contracts actually was started by a realtor, and they create all this content every single month. So, you have access to templates and trainings and guides, and I'll go into these a little bit, but they give you new ones every single month. In addition to that, they also give you an example of how other agents are using it. So if you have agents in your market that you see some of this stuff and you kind of recognize it, it's okay because they actually give you the Canva file. And so then you can go in and edit with either your colors or your theme. And then, of course, you can edit all of the information. So um, if you are having trouble kind of figuring out what to post, or even if you're looking for some different guides or email templates, this is the place to look. So let's kind of dive into it. So first of all, one of the things that they do is give you something to post every single day. So they give you a story template and then they give you a reel template as well. And the cool thing is like I mentioned, it's all customizable and they even give you the captions. So you don't have to think anymore like, what are the hashtags I need to use? What is the caption? Where do I post this? They break it all down for you, even all the way to lead magnets. So you could, give away a free list of, for sale by owners in your area or foreclosures or, the best buys this week. That would be like a lead magnet and someone would put in their information and then get that list from you. But now you have their email list to continue to market to them. So it's more than just social templates. That's kind of the beginning, but also they do these different marketing toolkits. So, for instance, expired toolkits, open house toolkits, appraisal toolkits. So, you'll see something for everyone. So, if you're like, well, I don't really need anything for my stories, I've kind of got that covered. This is really a good option for marketing material as well. They also have community trainings. So actually, Broke Agent Media partners with Haley, who runs Coffee and Contracts, and they will do a training usually once a month. Also, some bigger influencers will do a training once a month as well. And so they have actionable strategies in there. So you can learn exactly how to, whatever they're training on. So, for instance, this one was buyer consultation. So if you're wondering, hey, how do I kind of up my, level of presentation for my buyer consultation, then a training like this might be good for you. They also have all the recordings in there. So once you join, you get all the recordings from before as well. So if there's something that was of interest to you, I would sort of liken Coffee and Contracts and their materials similar to what the luxury division gives you. So they're this kind of like elevated look, a lot of black and white and moody colors, really cool fonts, and they put it all together for you. And then of course, if it isn't your style, they give you actually I think at least 3 to 4 options of every single thing they put out, so you can decide what looks like you. Maybe you want it more masculine, maybe you want it more feminine, and then, of course, you can change all the colors to be whatever you'd want. So every tool has, like, some type of caption or campaign that allows you to sort of build that trust and attract clients or agents to you as well. They also do a custom content planner. So for me, this is probably the biggest thing that I struggle with is, you know, I'll think about it in the morning. Like this morning, I was like, okay, what are you going to post today? Well, now it's 10:14, still haven't done anything. So I could go in ahead of time and have these things ready to go. And then they will, you can connect your Instagram to it and it'll post for you. Or you can go in, make your final edits at least, and, you know, put it in there so that your social's all done. And you can pick what you want, or they suggest things as well. So they make it super easy. We talked about the social media and reel templates. And again, they're using things that work. These are built by realtors, which is cool. Are any of you familiar with her Instagram name is Utah Real Estate Page, but her name is Paige. It's like Paige. I think there's a picture coming up of her. You'll recognize it if you see it, but her social is really cool and she uses coffee and contracts as well. Another thing, they do local marketing guides, like local guides, what to do in your city. They do, like I mentioned, the lead magnets, like here's a guidebook on how to buy a home, sell your home, checklist downloads, things that again are just helping you build trust that you don't have to build from scratch. And then that weekly reel trend, they'll tell you like what audio is trending, they'll tell you what kind of information is trending, and then they'll recreate that for you in a real estate language. And then you can go into Canva again and tailor it. So it works right with our Canva account that we get from EXP, which is cool. They also have ready to go client resources. I mentioned checklists, but also workbooks. So if you are working with, you know, maybe a first time home buyer and you want to kind of give them a booklet when you meet, or maybe you're working with a luxury client and maybe you're not part of the luxury division, but you want something that looks elevated, you could use that. They also do flyers and mailers, just sold postcards, you know, different things like that. And again, it's EXP has stuff for us as well. This is just, I would say, just more options for you. So if you're not finding exactly what you're looking for and you just don't have the time to kind of go in and figure out, like I said, you know, even if you didn't use the workbooks and the flyers, because EXP or luxury division or land and ranch has all that for you, you might use it just for the daily social content to put out there. They do different marketing campaigns. So one of them they did recently was this 90 days to homeowner challenge. And so they had seller focused strategies and then campaigns to help people go through this. So really kind of cool, email follow-ups, things like that. I've used this before, the monthly edit. Um, and basically it was a whole booklet. This was like the cover page, and then it had different things inside. And it was interesting because I had just like 5 agents locally reach out to me and say, whoa, that's really cool. Like, do you coach on that? How to do that? And I'm like, no, I actually got this from somewhere else. So it's interesting, like people notice. And in the inside, it said like, you know, 4 things that's going on in your city. And so just, it's really nicely done. This is one of my favorite things, the monthly edit. Oh, let me back up once. They also work with Flowdesk. If you like Flowdesk for any of your emails, it connects right to it. I actually don't use Flowdesk, but it's awesome. Like Flowdesk is amazing. It's kind of like a MailChimp, but you don't have to use it. So if you see Flowdesk listed, you don't have to use it, but obviously it connects right to it. So it makes it simple. They also have a stock library of different, you know, pictures and videos. So if you don't have one that you want to use on some type of post, they've got tons of them. Also for B-roll that you could use on your reels or stories or posts. They have listing promotion templates. Again, you know, just something else to take a look at. They have where you can tell more about it, like on a post, or you could use it as a carousel. however you like to do it, but all those options are in there. And then I mentioned the community and training, so I won't go into that again. Here is an example of the customization. So this is the template. Remember I said the monthly edit is like one of my favorite ones. And then this is how some of their members used it instead. So this person, as you can see, totally changed it. This person as well, these guys renamed it. Her name is Bird, so they call it Bird Bits. That's kind of funny. This one changed the name. You know, they all did. Oh, right here is Utah real estate page. I can't make that bigger, but you guys will kind of recognize it. But again, see, it just look, even if these two were in your same city, I don't think the public would even pay attention enough, right? Or if all of these were the same city. So that's what's really cool is they make it easy to customize so that it does end up looking different, but still, however, you know, your branding works. Okay, so I'm just going to go over some of these content. So when you open up the website, again, it's got all of these for you. You can choose from the top whatever you want. You can see those here. Or they have them kind of like visually done and you can click on each of them. So some of the ones that we didn't talk about so far is like they'll do your highlight covers. So, you know, on Instagram where you have the highlights, they will give you some if you want to look at what their option is. This is a bad example of it. They don't look weird like that. They're all like really pretty. So I don't know why this is like the cover of it. But they're all really nice. They have a B-roll guide. Here's a market report in CMA. So maybe if you're using something that doesn't fit your branding, this might be a good option. Again, the Flowdesk monthly email newsletter. Um, then it just shows you also some things that you can see everything at the bottom is tagged. So like this one says a real template and local. So if you're looking for something to showcase your local, you know, events that are happening, this is a great one. And it's already set up as a reel. And it says free events in, you put your city name this month. And then here's, you know, what is that? 6 events and dates. I mean, it couldn't be simpler. So they've got all those set up for you. Here's different branding kits if you wanted to put together a brand kit. Under contract emails. So if you don't have like a contract to close plan, they've got some of those templates done for you. So it might be worth it to check those out. Neighborhood guide marketing campaign. Here's that appraisal packet. You guys may have seen that. I know Girls with Grit uses one called, what do they call it, Janie? HERS, home equity report. Yeah. So same type of thing, except this is for an appraiser. I know they have this too. But again, just, you know, some different types of options. Here's a past client CMA mailer. Here's how you can help someone prepare for their pictures for their home to go on the market. So anyway, I don't have to go through all of these, but I wanted to show you some of the different options. I will log in here to Coffee and Contracts quick just so you can see it. Let me make sure what else I got here. Oh, this was kind of cool too, a whole open house campaign. So like before and after emails, door hangers if you want to go before. So just a lot of different things. So let me stop here and I will open up. Are there any questions at all?
That's so cool.
What?
I said it's very cool.
It is, yeah. They do such a good job. It's just coffeeandcontracts.com. And then the code is going to be the network 15, but it might not work until the end of the day. So
Is
let,
it easy to set up like all of your your preferences and your like logos or things like that? Have you
yes, I think you cut out at the end. Did you just say, is it easy to set up
Oh,
logos and stuff like that?
Yeah, sorry. I think I have weak signal.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I
it's
was
okay.
asking, is it easy to like set up your preferences, schedule, logos, or QR codes or anything fun like that?
Yes. So when you're in here, I'll open it up too. When you're in coffee and contracts, let me share. Everything that you open will actually end up going into Canva. So then in Canva, you can upload, your logo, your colors. So if you have a whole package that you need uploaded, if you message Lynn Miller, she can upload your brand kit for you in Canva. So if you
Okay.
use like certain colors, certain fonts, certain logos, that would make it easier. But if not, you could just
Mm-hmm.
upload it into Canva and then it's easy to like pull in really quickly.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So let me
Awesome.
show
Thank
you
you.
like,
Yeah.
um, let's see, let's look at, I was trying to find one with, so like, okay, for instance, let's look at this. So this is like the content calendar. So it gives you something to post every single day. And so you can export it all to Canva or individually. And so if I click, open link, it'll open right into Canva. And then I can, you know, utilize it. And then I can copy the caption to post. So let's open this one because it had like some stuff I could put. So it always starts with this page and it'll say like, tell you some things that you have to do, but you'll always go view template,
Mm-hmm.
which yeah. And then when you're in there, you can obviously put your listing photos, right? You know that. But if you don't have like your stuff uploaded from EXP where it's got, all your logos and stuff, then if you just go to
Yeah.
uploads and,
Mm-hmm.
type in like your logo name, then it should,
Mm-hmm.
come up and then you can easily drop in. Mine's in a brand kit. So, but here, so I typed in the
Yeah.
network and then it comes in and then I can,
Mm-hmm.
easily
Okay.
put it in.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. That
Yeah.
looks
And
really
then,
cool.
yeah. And then you can see here how, okay, so here's one example. Let's say I don't like that one. Oh, I like this one better. Oh, actually, this is perfect because I don't have a picture like this. So, see, they give you all
Yeah.
these different options. That's really nice. So you can choose what's best for you.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Options and kind of takes the guesswork out of everything. Like just fill
Oh,
in the blank.
I know, right? And that's exactly what I need to. It has to be easy.
Yeah.
And then you can go into this content vault. So let's say you're trying to decide, okay, I need to post something on social media. So I'm going to click social media, see what they got. And I could click, I want to see only new, I want to see trending, or maybe I went in and favorited some and I'm going to reuse it. So you can do that when you're in here, see the little icon favorite comes up. So let's just click trending. We'll look at that. So right now, it's talking about, Zillow's new rule, know you're not wasting my time, what it looks like to work with me. What do you want to do today in? So these are some things that are trending. You can also sort everything up here, which makes it really easy. So let's say I want to find a post to build my brand, or maybe I want to post on buyer education, seller education, homemade. You can see them all here. So let's just say we'll go to market update. Okay. And target audience, obviously locals, we'll say. I don't know. Oh, no, guess that's not a good one for that. Oh, no target audience for that one. And so then you can go in and it'll show you. So here's a reel, here's a feed post, that monthly edit, here's a market update, nice one. Like that's really cool looking. How's the market stories? And then here's a feed post as well. So they give you lots of different options, which is cool. And if you go into branding, then they'll have like, if you're going to go get your photos done, here's a photo guide. Here's some brand kits. here's some Instagram highlight covers. See how I was saying like that one's kind of weird looking. Here's like a nice one. So they have lots of different options. Facebook covers. Again, those emoji or highlight covers, I mean. So, and you do get the old ones. So like here's some from spring 21. Well, maybe there's something in there that you like, so you can use it. And then their stock library has lots of really pretty like home photos and videos, so you can use them for, you know, your marketing as well. And you can, you know, determine what you want it to look like. Maybe it's a workspace. So then they've got some of those options, and they're all really nice. So gone are the days where I have to try to find my coffee cup that doesn't have lipstick on it, that and my notebooks, and make it look all nice. I can just use this, which is good. And then of course, you know, all orientations, formats, if you want just video. So, and then here's the cool thing. If you're like, okay, this looks great, but like, I'm just not that good with Canva yet, or I'm afraid it's going to be too much. So they've got a whole getting started video where she goes through it and breaks it all down. And you can see, I even watched it. So she talks about the content vault, the strategy, touring the dashboard. And after I went through this, I knew exactly what to do. Like she does a really great job. Then the trainings that I mentioned. So they've got the $20 million Instagram strategy panel coming up, when listings sit, what to do. Then here's live Q&A with Haley, and then create a week's worth of content in 1 hour or less. So she's the creator. And like I said, when she shows you how to do it, she means like less than an hour. So she does a great job. And then again, you can look at all of the last trainings that there were. They do have a Facebook group for support or anything. Honestly, I am never in here, but it is here for you. And then if you have some questions, they have this FAQ is great. You can search, everything's in there. So I love coffee and contracts. I don't even utilize it as much as I should, but I just think it is so great. There's so many awesome things to use, especially if you're looking for, you know, just something different for your open houses or a neighborhood guide or a seller lead campaign. Like they just have so many different things. Lots, of course, of digital marketing as well. You'll see those in here, newsletters. So if you want to start a newsletter, like it's all here. Open house follow-up. I mean, just anything you can think of. So if you wait, like I said, wait till this afternoon or maybe tomorrow morning. It's just coffeeandcontracts.com. And then our discount code will be the network 15 and should work hopefully by the end of the day.
Stacie, can I ask you a quick question?
Mhm.
Hey, everyone. For some reason, I clicked the first link, but it brought me to an insurance type of thing. Is that,
Oh, shoot. Hold on.
or maybe?
Maybe the URL is not coffee and, oh, it's coffeecontracts.com. Sorry, they don't have and in there. So let me redo it here. Try this one, coffeecontracts.com. Try that link.
Let's see.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm also selling you insurance. No, I'm kidding.
That's more like, I was like, I mean, it looks that it could be, but I don't know. I don't
I
know.
was testing you guys just to see who clicked on it. No, I'm kidding. So no and in there, just coffeecontracts.com.
Okay.
And then
Thank
we'll
you.
put it on the network page too, since I said it wrong like 15 times.
No, not a problem. Thank you, because it didn't match like what I was seeing and the post. It's like, okay,
Yes, I'm
thank
so glad. Yes. Oh, great. And then Janie put in there her luxury attraction training. I just can't talk today. This Thursday, 3:30 Eastern, and the Zoom link. So that is great. Hey, lovely. Can you grab that and then you can post it in the network for Janie as well as coffeecontracts.com and then the network 15.
And it's
That-
the same link every month. It is the fourth Thursday. So the fourth Thursday at 3:30 Eastern.
Perfect.
And it's this reoccurring process every Thursday, same link and everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
super.
Yes. Awesome. All right. Oh, EXPCon. If you have not gotten your hotel room and you are going, I would suggest get your hotel room. I was in there this week trying to get one and there was already some sold out. So like the Lowe's is sold out because that's where I'm sure the luxury party will be. And I think the staff is staying there. That's a nice, it's so nice. But it was sold out. Ooh. So make sure and get your hotel room quickly. I hope to see you all there. Yeah. Anything else? Any questions, comments? No? All right, perfect. Well, I'll let you go then. I hope you guys have a great day. And if that discount code isn't working, just shoot me a message or an email. It should be later today, if not the morning, but if for some reason it isn't working for you, let me know and I'll go into their support and make sure.
Oh, I did have something to say. Sorry, it might be louder. The other training you did with Canva,
Uh-huh.
it was awesome because now we do the staging.
Oh, wasn't that so cool?
Yeah, so it's not perfect. Sometimes it'll remove a door, so you have to be careful, but it saves a lot of money.
Yeah, no kidding. Well,
Yeah.
good. Yes.
Karen and Gabby staged 2 of our really low-priced investor properties that were very uninspiring on their own, and now they look great.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's an
Oh.
amazing feature.
Janie, did Lynn reach out to you?
she did.
Okay, good. Okay, great.
I'm meeting with her. We're meeting with her tomorrow.
Perfect.
You can do Chat GPT and upload the photo there and say, stage it like this. It might not be perfect either. They might remove a door, so the
Yeah.
stage will be in business, virtual stagers, but
Yes.
you can get away with it.
It's so nice to have that tool though. It's like, okay, at least I have an option to do it quickly and inexpensively.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Janie did catch that you just have to leave the original light fixtures or something.
Oh.
Don't
It
let
changed the light fixtures and everything, so we just had to disclose that those aren't the light
Oh,
fixtures in
yeah.
Salem. Because it made a big difference in how it looked.
Right. That's right. Oh,
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay, good one. All right. Well, have a great day, you guys, and we will see you either later
Thanks.
this week on some calls or next.
Okay, bye.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Take care.
bye.
Bye.